Good morning, everyone. Happy Sunday. Welcome to episode 79 of Sports News Flash at 12. I am your weekend sports anchor, Miguel Medina. I hope you guys are having a terrific weekend so far. 4th of July is on the corner. Today is all about hockey. This particular episode, everything is about to be hockey. We have free agency and we also have had the NHL Draft. The Steven Stamkos era in Tampa seems to be slowly coming to an end. Although we don't see it happening, we can imagine happening. But in the business of sports, anything can happen, and you can make everyone happy. Lightning general manager Julian Brisebois said all indications are that they can come to a contract agreement with their long-term captain and all-time leading scorer, and that the plan is for him to become an unrestricted free agent. Things don't seem to be going smoothly with the GM and Steven Stamkos. The Lightning have more cap space to sign Stamkos after clearing out more than $11 million. Tampa is planning to sign defenseman Victor Hedman, who has 1 year left on his contract, to a new deal. Also, Tampa have their eyes to try to land free agent Jake Guentzel, who was with the Pittsburgh Penguins, then he got traded in the middle season to the Carolina Hurricanes, and he fitted well with the Carolina Hurricanes, but now he's a free agent, so we will have to see where he will go. This year's free agency class is just magnificent with a bunch of names. So Steven Stamkos is one, Jake Guentzel is another one, and this next one that I'll be talking about is Jonathan Marchessault. Jonathan Marchessault, he's at the end of his 6-year, $30 million contract, which he signed with Vegas on January 3rd, 2018. We might see him play somewhere else if Vegas and Jonathan can come to an agreement. Marchessault, he has been with the Golden Knights from the beginning, since their very first season, which was the 2017-2018 season. And in the very first year, they went to the Stanley Cup Finals, which they ended up losing to the Washington Capitals. But he won the Stanley Cup last year and won the Conn Smythe Trophy with Vegas last year. So who knows? There's a possibility he might go somewhere else for more money. But yeah, that's a story that we will have to keep an eye on. Another free agent, Patrick Kane. Patrick Kane, he seems to enjoy his time with the Detroit Red Wings. This season, he posted 47 points, which resulted to 20 goals, 27 assists in 50 games. I think that he might go somewhere else and play for a contender team. Knowing Patrick Kane, yes, he still has something left in the tank. He's like, 34, 35 years old. Let's see, is either he'll stay with Detroit and continue to help them out any way that they can. They came so close to making it to the playoffs this season. Or will he go to a contender team, and one of those teams that he'll consider are the New York Rangers. The New York Rangers, they went to the conference finals. They lost to the Panthers in 6 games. So a return to New York, it'll be a good story for him. But let's see what happens. But knowing Patrick Kane, he's going to want to go play for a championship. And he's a 3-time Stanley Cup champion, which all of them he won with the Chicago Blackhawks. The Florida Panthers, the defending champs, they have a lot of decisions to make. A lot of decisions. this championship core could shake up. The Panthers front office, they have a lot of work to do. You have a lot of names that we asking ourselves, will they stay? Who will stay, and who will go? Sam Reinhart, Brandon Montour, Vladimir Tarasenko. There's about like 5 or 6 names that are free agents this off season, so it's gonna be quite a work for the Panthers front office to see who will keep and who will leave, because I highly doubt that all of those names will stay with the Florida Panthers. I doubt it. So let's see. There could be a major shakeup with this team. The Toronto Maple Leafs, they need help on defense. They need help on defense, and they got one as of this weekend. It's not enough, but it's a good start. Maple Leafs general manager Brad Treliving, he got the guy that he wanted for such a long time. And his name is Chris Tanev. The Maple Leafs acquired Tanev from the Dallas Stars, and they have until 12 p.m. Monday to sign him before he hits the open market as an unrestricted free agent. The good thing about this move is that the Maple Leafs didn't give up much for Tanev. Toronto gave up forward Max Ellis and a 7th round pick in 2025. Chris is 34 years old. He can bring toughness and veteran leadership to this organization, and this team needs toughness. They need more veteran leadership. This is a team that needs to get over the hump. It can't just be about, just getting past the first round. This team on paper is too good in the regular season. They're too good, but in the postseason, they always come up short. So this is a good addition for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Chris Tanev, he finished in the NHL. He finished 4th in the NHL this season with 207 block shots. So good addition for the Maple Leafs. They need to add more pieces, more defense, but this is a good start. We also had the NHL Draft the other day. Some of the biggest winners, in my opinion, were the Anaheim Ducks and the Chicago Blackhawks. They drafted a lot of good players, a lot of good young prospects, and I'm looking forward to see how they will make the transition from college to the pros. The San Jose Sharks, they selected Macklin Celebrini as the first overall pick out of Boston University. If I stand correctly, I believe this is the first time that the San Jose Sharks selected a first overall pick in general in their franchise history. So this is exciting. This is exciting. Celebrini, he became the youngest player to ever win the Hobie Baker Award as the top player in Division One. The 17-year-old center, he put up 64 points in 38 games during his freshman year. And he was the only player to score 30 or more goals and 30 or more assists in Division One altogether. So best of luck to this young stud, and hopefully he takes and changes the San Jose Sharks culture, organization to a whole different level. This team have struggled the last few seasons, and when you add a valuable piece like him, hopefully he can take this organization to a whole different level. Now, I have to mention at least 3 draft picks that I feel that they're underrated and could suit well for these teams. For example, Seattle Kraken, they selected center Berkeley Kane as the 8th overall pick. I believe that he's going to thrive in the NHL. I like what he brings to the table, so we'll see, but I'm looking forward to see Berkeley play in the NHL. you have two players in this draft class that are considered some of the best defensemen of this year's draft. And those are the number 10th pick, which the New Jersey Devils selected. His name is Anton Silai. And the number 30th pick, which the Rangers selected, EJ Emery. Those two are good defensemen in this year's draft class. New Jersey, however, they could be seeing a future elite defenseman on their squad. A lot of people are saying good things about him. As of EJ Emery, he's a good defenseman. Not a much of a scorer, but the Rangers don't need much of his scoring ability because they already have a lot of great offense intact for them. So when you bring a defense like EJ Emery to your squad, it can pay off dividends. And that concludes this episode of Sports News Flash at 12. Enjoy your Sunday, guys. We have some NASCAR, we have some baseball. There's nothing like Sunday sports. Nothing like it. The U.S. Senior Open as well. So hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Email me if you have any questions, anything that you want to say about this episode. And hope you guys have a great Sunday. Be safe. And may God bless each and every one of you. I'll see you guys next Sunday for a new episode of Sports News Flash at 12.